you're not going to be able to get like the you're not going to be able to get what I worked hard on. So I'm so sorry. Unless you roll on over to Exquisite FM, which is on Facebook, go to Exquisite FM and you'll be able to see. But I am so sorry, guys. I'm not seeing any comments, or is anybody making any comments? I have no idea. I'm just having all kind of technical difficulties on today, but the show must go on, and I will go on. So I will be discussing the stages, different stages of decomposition, and there are, I believe, there's 5 stages of decomp. And I'm going to be discussing that on today, and I'm going to be actually showing a video as well, and I'm going to be showing some graphic pictures. So if you are not interested in seeing any of that, please exit stage left, right, whichever, front, back, whichever, because that's what's going to be going on in this live on today. Again, if you are joining me from YouTube, I'm just going to keep my YouTube up for just a few so that you can make your way over to Facebook and go to Exquisite FM. That's Exquisite, the letter F as in Frank, and the letter M as in Mary. Exquisite FM, and roll on over there so that way you can be able to see the graphics and you can also see the video, because it's not going to show, because I'm streaming from I'm live streaming from my phone and not the software that I did all the actual work in. So roll on over to Facebook, and then you'll be able to see. So decomposition is the process in which the organs and the complex molecules of the human body break down. It's not a nice looking process. It's not a nice smelling process. It is really gross. I'm just going to be honest with you. The simple, it says into simple, it breaks down into organic matter over time. That's what it's called. Oh, thank you. See, just you, you be doing the doggone thing. I just hope I don't cut them off by doing this. Okay. All right. Okay. So it breaks down into organic matter. So like I said, I don't know all things decomp. I don't know all things death related. I'm in this industry, but I don't know all things about it. So it's certain things that I'm not interested in knowing about, but I do my research for you guys. And in the process, I learn and see things that I don't want to see. So yeah, putting these pictures and stuff together, I was like, oh God, I break out into like hives really easily, and I start to itch really easily when I see certain things. So yeah, oh my gosh. So if you're like that and you cannot take it, it's okay. I understand. Give me a thumbs up as you exit, please. But I'm reading some of this stuff because, like I said, I don't know everything about it. So I'm reading it, and I have it, y'all. It's in big font too, but I'm gonna go ahead and put my glasses on. Wait. Invertebrates, 5 stages of decomposition are typically recognized. That's fresh, bloat, active, decay, and advanced decay. Wait, no, active decay, advanced decay, and dry skeletonized decay. So the rate of decomposition of human remains may or can vary due to environmental factors. I told you that, such as temperatures, humidity, and the availability of oxygen, as well as body size, clothing, and the cause of death. I told you that. Like the heat accelerates it. It speeds it up, the decomp process. So if you're in a warm environment, yeah, your body's going to break down a lot faster as opposed to if you're in a very cool environment. So y'all ready? I'm going to show a little video. Now, I'm probably going to lose a lot of y'all. Well, it's not a lot of y'all on here, but I'm going to lose some of y'all. Wait, am I just not seeing comments, or are they just not commenting? Because I don't see any comments. So weird. I'm having all these technical difficulties. I'm not feeling this today. I'm just not. I'm not feeling it. Oh, I see yours. Okay, thank you. Hi, Miss Chrissy. Okay, y'all. I'm telling you, if you're on here, oh my gosh, my YouTube family, y'all be coming in for me. I appreciate it. But you guys, I am live streaming on my normal platform, and so it looks different on here. And that's because for some reason YouTube is not letting me be great on today. It would not allow me to stream from this platform on today. For some reason it's giving me an error. I'm going to have to fix it on a later date. I cannot try to figure it out today. But if you are wanting to see the graphics and you want to see the video, if you want to see the video, okay, Jermaine. But if you want to see the video and you want to see the graphics, you're going to have to roll on over to Facebook and log in to Exquisite FM. Log in to Exquisite FM. That's F as in Frank, M as in Mary. And you'll be able to see it because unfortunately, like I said, YouTube is not letting me be great today. So if you want to see the video that I'm about to show, like right now, head on over to Facebook, okay? Please, I'm gonna give you a little time to head on over. And thank you so much, my moderators. Thank you so much. Thank you. Going over to Facebook. Thank you, Miss Chrissy. All right. Oh, this is all in the camera. All in the camera. Yes. I was determined. Look, y'all, I'm determined. I thank you so much for the hearts. I appreciate it so much, guys. Oh, I can see it. I can see the comments. I can see the comments. Hi, Sheila. Hi, guys. Yay. I was determined to give you guys this live today. It's not, you know what? I'm not defeated. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you so much. So, okay. So the hearts come from Facebook and the thumbs up come from YouTube, huh? Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you for bearing with me. Please, again, for those who are just joining on over here on YouTube, head on over to Facebook to be able to see the I'll try to show you with my cameras, but much as I possibly can, you're just not going to get the gist of it. But head on over to Facebook and log into Exquisite FM. And that will allow you access to see the video and the graphics that I'm about to show. Y'all brace yourself. Y'all ready? Y'all give me thumbs up if you ready. Give me hearts. Give me thumbs up if you ready to see what I'm about to show you. Jesus. Look, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hearts and thumbs up. Yay. Yay. Love it. All right. Whoo, Jesus. Look, I'm scratching. Okay. All right, guys, here we go. Ooh, here we go. Hopefully this works in the name of Jesus. Okay. All right. I hope y'all can see. Can you see? Are you on Facebook or are you on? You can see it on Facebook. But you can't see it on YouTube. Probably it's a glare. Probably. It's a glare. Is there sound for it? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I tried. Okay. Ooh. Anybody else get the heebie-jeebies? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else? Anybody else? So that was the decomposition of a boar. That was the decom process of a boar or pig or whatever you want to call it. And yeah. I didn't understand at the end how it evaporated. Like it looked like it just disintegrated right into the ground. And that's not what these pictures show. So I'm gonna get into these pictures, y'all. So yeah. Anyways, oh, I'm still itching. I'm sorry. I get so squeamish. That's what I be doing when I be seeing it in the back. So imagine you just saw an animal. Just imagine the human body breaking down in that form. So I be like this. And Miss Berry be like, come on, Miss Ray. I be like, hold on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. I literally be fighting back tears. And she be like, it's okay. It's okay. My mother is a G. Y'all, come on. Y'all get some hearts and some thumbs up for Miss Beverly. She be doing it. But for me, yeah, not so much. I'm not into it. So I'm gonna show you the fresh. This is the fresh stage of decomp. Again, this is an animal. It's not a human, but I know some people are sensitive to seeing even animals. So again, if you are sensitive to seeing stuff like this, it is pretty graphic. I do understand, and I appreciate you coming on to hang out with me. But this is what it is on today. So here we go. All right, so this is called fresh decay. And it says, at this stage, the remains are usually intact and free of insects. The corpse progresses through algor mortis, which is a reduction in body temperature until ambient temperature is reached. And then it reached rigor mortis, which a lot of you hear all the time, rigor mortis, the temporary stiffening of the limbs due to chemical changes in the muscles. And livor mortis, pooling of the blood on the side of the body that is closest to the ground. And I know a lot of you probably have seen that. You've probably seen that in movies when a person is lying on their side or what have you. All of the blood rushes to that surface of the spot that they're laying, or the to the ground of where they're laying. So, oh, I just got a visual. I just took a loved one to the morgue today, and that's where he was. Yeah. Ugh. All of the yeah, the blood rushed to his back, actually, to the back, because he was lying on his back. So this is fresh decay. This is person just passed away. There is no bugs. There is no, you don't really see much. This is pretty much what you want to see if you happen to stumble upon a loved one that has passed away. We don't want to see the next one, which is this one. Let me take this one off, which is the bloat. This is the bloat decay. And I don't know, let's see. Let me see if I can, yeah. So this is bloat decay. As you can see a little form of some it looks like little insects in the body. And I'm gonna read what it says. At this stage, the microorganisms residing in the human gut begin to digest the tissues of the body, excreting gases that cause the torso and limbs to bloat and producing foul-smelling chemicals, including, oh Jesus, what is this word? Putrescine and what, for real? Y'all don't need to know these big words. Forget it. Cells and tissues break down and release hydrolytic enzymes, and the top layer of skin may become loosened, leading to skin slippage. Yes, that's a lot of times what we get. Especially if they come from the coroner's office, we get bodies that come in with skin slip. Decomposition of the see, you know what? These big words, gastrointestinal tract, results in a dark, foul-smelling liquid called purge fluid. That fluid is pretty thick as well, guys. That is forced out of the nose and the mouth due to gas pressure in the intestines. So, yeah. If you, as you can see, the top part of the bore where the head is, you see all the blood rushing to that area. You can see the decomposition starting to take place. And oh Jesus, oh, okay, I can't look at this one no more. Sorry guys. Woo. I can't look at the close-up. I get itching. But that is what we get a lot of. If I have any of my morticians, my funeral home people up in here, please, I know guys, go over to are you keeping up with my YouTube family? That go over to Exquisite FM for Facebook, because for some reason it's not letting me be great over here on YouTube. I don't know why. I'm not for sure why they're not letting me show on from my software. So if you're just joining me on YouTube, please head on over to Facebook and type in Exquisite FM, and you will be able to see everything that they're seeing right now. So again, I do apologize, but I did not want to exclude you guys on today because you are my family. So I wanted to make sure that you guys were in on this. But to see the graphics, you have to be over here on Facebook. Okay, guys, so we're going to go over to the active stage. Whew. Oh, God. I am taking one for this family. I'm taking one for the team, y'all. Okay. This is the, Jesus. This is the active stage. And as you can see, it's not pretty. So I'm going to show a more enlarged picture. So brace yourselves. Uh-oh. Okay, that was not right. Hold on. That's not right either. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Oh God. Okay. That's the active stage. At this stage, the tissues begin to liquefy and the skin will start to blacken. Blowflies, you see, target decomposing corpse early on, use specialized smell receptors and lay their eggs in orifices. See, I should have really read this over beforehand. And open wounds. The size and development stage of maggots can be used to give a measure of the minimum time since death. You guys probably see in movies, they'll say, oh, maggots starting to form, so they can tell usually about the approximate time of when they passed away. Insect activity occurs in a series of waves, and identifying the insects present can give additional information on the post-mortem interval. Yeah, y'all done with seeing that? Because I am. Yeah, so that is the active stage. Yeah, she's laughing at me, but I'm squeamish. I really am. I don't like this. As soon as we get a loved one and I see a bug or something, I see a maggot, I'm like, oh. And Miss Beverly is like, I'm telling you, Miss Beverly is, she more of a G than me. I'll be like, oh my God. But yeah, it happens. This is normal. This is the normal process of the body breaking down after death. So it happens. But Miss Ray don't like to see it. So that is the active stage. So now we're going to move on to the advanced stage. Now this is the advanced stage of decay. Hi YouTube. Y'all, are y'all with me? Y'all give me some more thumbs up and some more likes if you still with me. Or if you exited, I understand. I get it. But if you still with me, you still want me to keep going? Thank you. Okay, guys. Okay, y'all with me. Y'all like this stuff, huh? Okay, so the advanced stage of decay. During advanced decay, most of the remains have discolored. And, ooh, Jesus. Most of the remains have discolored and often blackened. Okay, I'm sorry. So the cells break down and liquidize as the body decays, and it will wait, hold on. A decomposing human body in the earth will eventually release 32 grams of nitrogen, 10 grams of, you don't need to know that. You don't need to know all that. So just know, yeah, this is, yeah, this is that stage. Advance. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. This, if you cannot take this, then you cannot take the human form. This should be educational for anyone who is interested in getting into this industry. If you cannot take seeing stuff like this in an animal, from just looking at an animal, you will not be able to do it seeing, you know, a human body. Because I'm telling you, for me, it's very difficult. The person that we just had, a person that was in the, I want to say active stage of decay, and y'all, it was nothing pretty. The skin slippage was beyond. Um, Totally forming into liquid. She was between active and advanced, because when you touched, it was like everything was slipping. So, and breaking down and turning into liquid. So it was not pretty. And Miss Ray over here was crying because I didn't want to handle the remains, but I had to do it. But I'm telling you, you have to make sure this is something that you're passionate about. You have to make sure this is something that you want to do, or it's something that you can even consider doing. Because some people can't even get past, when they're in medical school, they can't get past the actual seeing of the body parts or the inside of the body and stuff like that. Some people don't make it past that stage. But if you are okay with seeing stuff like this, you're okay with seeing the organs, or you're okay with seeing stuff that is not pretty, then this could be for you. This industry could be for you. And it might not even be in the funeral industry. You might want to go to, you want to be in a corner. You probably want to be a medical examiner, or you want to be work in the morgue or something like that. It's different areas in the industry that you can work in. But if you want to work in the funeral industry specifically, it's not going to be a whole lot of times that you see advanced decay. Hopefully it won't be. But yeah, we have come across quite a few. We have over the years, but not a lot. I would say not as many as we could possibly, because pretty much they go to the coroner's office first. So let's get into the last one, which is the dry. Y'all y'all see me doing this? I can't. Oh gosh. Okay, so let's get into the last one, which is the dry decay. This is the final stage of decomp. Once bloating has ceased, the soft tissue of remains typically collapse in on itself. Oh Jesus. Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is it. It collapses in on itself. At the end of active decay, the remains are often dried out and begin to skeletarize. That's why at the end of that video, I didn't understand why it just looked like the body is kind of evaporated into the ground. Like I didn't understand that. But this is more of what it would look like, skeleton. And you know, a lot of times if you're watching movies and it's like months have passed by or years have passed by, and they find a body, is usually skeleton remains that they find, and typically they are able to find out who the person is by the teeth, right? Is it only the teeth? I think I believe it's their dental. Thank you. Their dental. Yeah. So that is it. Let me see. Yeah, so I'm still scratching. I'm sorry. This is something that I'm not I'm not interested in. Like, I don't want to see this. I don't like to see this, but sometimes I have to see this because I'm in this industry. And if this if this is something that you're thinking about getting into, then think about it. You may have to see stuff like this. If you work in all areas or all aspects of the funeral home, you may not. You may just work in the office. You may just be a counselor or a funeral director or, you know, or funeral attendant or receptionist or the bookkeeper or whatever. And then you don't have to be privy to none of this. But if you hands-on, then yeah, you will be seeing this. If you do the removals, you doing any of the cosmetizing, the embalming, all of that, this is right up your alley. This is stuff that you will be seeing. Any people in here? Do I have anybody in here that is in the industry? Any of my funeral directors? Anybody? Anybody? No? Anybody over here on my YouTube family? Where is Mr. Mortician? Is he in here? You are an intern? Okay. Anybody else? You're an intern. What part of the industry do you work in? Like, thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that. What part do you work in, though? Do you work the back or you work in the office? I'm really curious to know, like, what all you guys have seen or have been privy to in the industry. I work for Forest Line in Cypress. Hi, Louis. Oh my God, really? You do? What part? Not a funeral director, but I work in a funeral home. Oh, okay. All right. The back. You do? Okay. All right. So I have a lot of people over on my YouTube family that is in the industry. Okay. So have you ever seen a loved one that's was in a poor condition, body was in poor condition, service assistant, help the director with the services? Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Flores. Yeah, you don't have to see none of this. I start mortuary school in August in Georgia and been working in a funeral home for a few years now. As a pastor, I feel like I'm part of the whole process. Pastor Gary, welcome. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times, especially if you're in ministry, a lot of times the family will call you. They found their loved one deceased, or they loved one is in a hospital and passed away, or in a nursing home and passed away. And a lot of times they'll call their clergy in to come and be of a support. So yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen a lot as well. Hi, Zyquees. Hi. Okay. Any of my funeral home workers, any of you guys ever seen a badly decomposed body? Let me know. Let me know. I want to know. I want to know. I already told you guys the worst one that we've had. He had been dead. They said maybe a week or so. They didn't even know, because that's how poor his body was, in very poor condition. He was in the evaporation stage. He wasn't in the dry stage. He was in the advanced stage, and he was like liquid. It was bad because he was undercover. So he must have passed away in his sleep. So he was under covers, and it was in the summertime. It was hot. So his remains were, yeah, very poor. None of the gross stuff hardly freaks me out. If I'm in the position, can I come and work for you? Oh, well, is it Demonte? Oh my gosh, you guys are y'all so sweet. I don't have any openings as of right now. Not right now. Let us get a bigger building. Let us grow and get a larger building, and then I will definitely, you guys will be the first to know when I am looking for people to come aboard. So I used to assist the pathologist with autopsy. Really? That is interesting. That is very interesting. Found my neighbor. He was bloated going into liquid stage. Oh my gosh. I have I have my nephew 3 years ago. I have my nephew three. You found your nephew, Charles, 3 years ago? And Terrell found your neighbor. He was bloated, going to liquid stage. You guys, the smell, it's the worst smell you could ever imagine. It is the worst smell. And it's like a smell for different stages as well. Wouldn't you guys agree? All of my morticians, wouldn't you guys agree? It's like it gets more and more powerful. And then it starts to kind of subside. If it gets to the dry stage, I believe it starts to kind of subside. But I've never got to that part. Not here, because you're a funeral home, so never got to that side. Just call me and I'll fly out to LA. Oh my god, you're not even local. Oh my gosh, that is so sweet. Yes, nursing home removals. There, what? To intake fluids and nutrition. Yeah, I mean, the nursing home, because I do nursing home removals, but to me the smell, I don't know if that's what you're referring to, but the smell is not as bad. The only thing that give me the heebie-jeebies about nursing home is the smell of a nursing home, period. But not the body itself. Oh well, no, wait, hold up, because a lot of times when you're picking them up from the nursing home or from the home, they have to have release their last bowels. So yeah, that's something. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Can you bring me my charger for my laptop, please? So yeah, the when you are making removals, you're pretty much privy to seeing a whole lot of things. My charger for this. You're privy to seeing a whole lot of things, unfortunately. And like I said, a lot of times you're not going to see the really, really, really bad, because the coroners are supposed, or the morgue are supposed to take care of those. But a lot of times, there's been times that we've picked up and they were not supposed to come to us. They were not supposed to come to us. They were supposed to go to the coroner, and we know that. We, like the one that I was just describing, the man that was found in the summertime. That yes, it plugs in over there. Thank you. The man that was found in the summertime. We knew that he was supposed to go to the coroner's office, but guess what? The coroners said, "Oh no, you're in front of the camera." Oh no! It made me lose my peoples. No! No! What happened? No, my camera went out. My camera went out. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Okay, turn it off and turn it back on, please. Okay, so we're just gonna have to use my FaceTime camera until that one loads back up. All kind of technical difficulties today. So, that young man was supposed to go to the coroner's office, and we knew it. We kept going back and forth with the coroner's office about it, and it was not. No, it was not. They were not. Oh, there it goes. I got it. They were not trying to hear us. Uh-oh, hold on. It came back up and then it went away again. I don't know. It's okay. So they were not trying to hear us. They were trying to argue us down. And what happened was we had to call in somebody else to come and pick up the remains and bring them to our facility. And guess what? He ended up being a coroner sign out. And that coroner, when they came, they didn't really do much of nothing. I'm not even gonna. Uh-oh. No, it's okay. It's okay. They didn't do much of nothing when they came. They were They were they pretty much just took pictures of him and called it a day. They was like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, he's deceased, pretty much. I'm gonna check this camera again. Nope, it's not working. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why. So, anywho, and my it's not charging. It's not charging. So yeah. Okay, I'm sorry guys. All these technical difficulties is driving me nuts. Can you please take us inside the LA County Medical Examiner facility and the embalming room? I am working on that. That's very interesting that you mentioned that. I am working on that with my contact there. If they will allow me to do it. This is it's gonna die in a minute. Oh, okay. Nope, it's not working over there. But I will. I am working on that. I'm also working on, for my Patreon family, I'm also working on the embalming process for you to see it human form, not an animal. You will see an actual human being being embalmed. And I have a special embalmer that's going to be doing it and going to be explaining everything as well. So I'm very excited about that because, wow, thank you. She trying to get me together. It's just not working. So what else? What you guys saying? Found my brother this year, January 25th. He died on Friday, and we found him that Monday morning. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Charles. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that you had to find him that way. Wow. Wow. Do you know what stage that he was in? I'm sure rigor had already set in. Wow. Yeah, I'm using my web camera right now because for some reason my my Canon is not connecting. Every time I do try to connect to it, it goes black. So yeah, it's all good. And this is still not charging. I don't know why. Oh, it's the wrong one. There we go. Okay, he has started to smell some. When you walk in the room, you can smell it. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. What you guys saying over here? I'm currently enrolled in a funeral service program at my school, start in August. What's your education background when you opened your funeral home? Well, I have a bachelor's in business. I do not have a background in the funeral industry at all. I'm actually considering a school that one of our workers here have found. Do you have that information? So maybe I can give it to them. I'm gonna get that information for you guys that's interested in this industry, and it's an online school, and I believe it's a 6-month program, and it teaches you everything about the industry. It teaches you, I think it teaches you about the embalming as well, but it's not teaching you how to be an embalmer. It's not teaching you like hands-on or anything like that. So you're not going to get your embalming license after that course, okay? So do not think that that's what that is. But no, it teaches you about the industry, and I believe it is accredited. I'm going to find out more about it so that I can present it to you guys. I think that's the same program and started in September. What's the name of it, Terrell? Can you give me the name of it? Is it Stratford? Stratford Career Institute? Can I read it? Thank you. Is it called Stratford Career Institute? Now there is out here in California, yet we still hear it's called Stratford. Yes. Okay, so you guys are already aware of it. So just for anyone who is also interested and you're not aware of it, it's called Stratford. That's STRAT Ford, FORD. That's one word. Career Institute, and they offer, hold on. Everything you need to complete your course is included in the tuition price. What's the breakdown though? Huh? Oh, okay. So I'm going to tell you what they offer as well, because your girl going to take, listen, because of the fact that knowledge is power, you know, even though I'm in this industry and I don't, you know, this is not something that's like up my alley, it's not my passion, I still want to know, or need to know, not want, need to know, it's a difference, more about it, so that way I can be able to talk to you guys in a more eloquent way about the industry, so you know I won't sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't like that. I don't like sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. So this is a course that I'm thinking about starting. I'm trying to figure it out because I have to create the time to do it. So I'm trying to figure that out. Don't want to waste the money because there is a tuition price, and I believe it's a discount up until July something. She's looking it up, so I'm gonna give you guys the deets. Because right now I was trying to study for because I don't have my funeral director's license, and I was trying to study for that. Because yes, I am a funeral home owner, but I don't have my funeral director's license, and because I just felt the need to go ahead and get it. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Go ahead and get my license, because why not? I'm doing everything else. Might as well get my license. And so I'm working on that. When can we get a funeral home tour? You guys, you've been around this humble abode. You've been all up and through. It's not much to see. That's funny. June 28th. Is that the cutoff date? Hey, Latasha. How does the cremains last without decomposing? Cremains? If the body breaks down, how do they last? What do you mean the cremains? Because cremains mean they have been cremated. So what do you mean? Once the body is cremated, I mean, it's ash. It's broken down back to dust. So the processes of decompose is stopped at that point. So maybe you're saying something else. Are you saying something else, or trying to ask something else? Girl, you got it. Thank you. Oh shoot, Jesus, I need binoculars. All right, so hold on. So it says the Stratford's Funeral Service Education course prepares the student for administrative positions in a funeral home and with the supervision of the funeral director. This specialized program covers everything from the business fundamentals of the industry to grief counseling and embalming. With the convenience to study at home at your own pace, you could complete this program in as little as 6 months or take up to 2 years if you prefer. Everything needed to complete your studies is included in our one low tuition price. I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, so it says 6 months or take up to 2 years if you prefer. Oh, so if you just at your own pace, right? So I get it. Okay, so like me, I got to create the time to do it. So funeral service administration. So it helps you to learn about funeral service administration, the funeral service professional. These are the topics. Oh, okay. These are the course topics: ethics, sociology, and grief counseling, managing the funeral home, embalming. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think I might do this. Oh, you guys. The price is originally, is that $989? I don't know. But it says if you enroll in the course today, or not today, when is, I can't see. It says summer sale, enroll in any one course for just $4.99. What does that mean, any one course? So any one of the courses, because this is one course, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So $4.99. Didn't you tell me $6 something?
It changed.
It changed. Oh, I need to get this. It's $4.99, you guys. I believe when she first told me about it last week, it was at 6 something. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, so it's called Stratford Career Institute. Stratford Career Institute. If this is an industry that you're considering going into, you can learn about the industry in this course for only $499, and it's at your own pace, you guys. So you have, you can do it as fast as 6 months or as slow as up to 2 years. Take your time and really learn whatever up to 2 years. Uh-oh, sorry. The class I was referring to that I'm in now that changed my views on life and death is the Psych of Death and Dying. Oh, that's a course in college that you took? Miss Ray, this course is excellent. You get all the materials, books, quizzes. It's really worth it. Oh, thank you, Leela. Thank you so much for that insight. Look like we are going to be classmates. Yes, Terrell.
Oh, yeah, they give you everything.
Yes. Okay. Stratford Career Institute. Thank you so much for posting that. Can you explain to your viewers the difference between sealed and unsealed caskets? Oh, so you're saying gasketed or non-gasketed caskets? See, why are you gonna ask me that? Let's see. Do I know the answer? No, I'm just kidding. So non-gasketed caskets are, of course, they're not sealed, and that means they don't lock. They do have a locking form or mechanism on the front, but it's not sealed shut. When they're sealed shut, I mean, it helps with, I mean, to me, in my opinion, it helps with if they were to be exhumed. If ever they were to be exhumed, they would be more intact. The body would be more intact than if they're in a non-gasketed casket. I can actually do a video for you guys if you want to see a video on the different caskets. Oh Jesus, I would have to get a gasketed. I have all. No, I do. I have a non-gasketed. I mean, I have a gasketed casket here. I do. Okay, so if you guys want to see a video on that, I could definitely offer a video on the difference between both of those. You can actually physically see it with your own eyes. And we would take the casket key, the gasketed casket we would have to use a casket key to actually physically lock it, lock the casket and seal it shut. And it keeps the smell, if there's an odor, it keeps the smell, keep you from smelling the remains. It keeps everything sealed shut inside the casket, as opposed to a non-gasketed casket, which is the most popular casket a lot of people choose, is the non-gasketed, because they are less expensive. But it's just, I just say, for me, I just think about if the body was to have to be for any reason exhumed in the future, the preservation process of it would, with the non-gasketed versus the gasketed, it would probably be a lot different. Keep the elements and everything out. Did I explain that okay? For all my funeral home people, y'all probably like, oh Lord, get it together. No. You have your 16, 18, and 20 gauge caskets when it comes to your metals. That's right. That's right. Look at you. DeMonte, you're in the industry though, right? Atlanta. Hello. Do you have a lot of homicide victims? I wouldn't say a lot. No. Not a lot. You know what, too? And I feel like a lot of homicide, especially if they are qualified for the victim of violent crime finances, they choose to go to larger facilities. Now my phone about to this is crazy. Now my phone need to be charged. They tend to go to larger facilities. I'm not going to be on here much longer, guys. But they tend to go to much larger facilities because they have more finances to do so, or to work with. But we do deal with some. But I say normal causes of death more so than we do homicides. Batesville has the best caskets. Oh, DeMonte, no, you are not giving them a shout out than any other casket back. Do you work for Batesville, DeMonte? Hey, represent. Do what you do. Yes, we do. We use a lot of Batesville. We deal with Batesville. We deal with Apex. We deal with Aurora. We deal with who else? Wayland, Astral. But right now, primarily we deal with Batesville. Yeah. Gonna need an extension cord. Oh, I can, huh? Well, no, I can't because both of those are taken up. So, what else? What else are my people saying? What y'all saying over here? When you become a funeral director, do you think about getting a bigger funeral home? No, Zyquis, I'm thinking about getting a bigger funeral home now, sweetheart. Now, not later, now. And Lord is going to provide. I know He is going to provide. Hi, Platinum Blondie. Are you married? No, guys, I'm not married, and I'm not looking either. Thank you. I'm flattered. Betty, great show, Ray. Good night. Thank you, Betty. Thank you for joining me. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. You guys have been awesome. I appreciate all the love and support. I appreciate you guys bearing with me with all these technical difficulties. This has been ridiculous. Right now, you're looking at me on my FaceTime camera, and the quality is not that great, and you still stuck with me. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all love and support over here on Facebook, over here on YouTube, fam. I love y'all. I love all of you guys. I thank you so much, guys. Y'all follow me, please. Listen, let me tell y'all a little something. I do have an Instagram page. And we do have an Instagram page for the mortuary. The mortuary Instagram is just the name of the mortuary, Exquisite Family Mortuary. And I thank God for all 110 of you guys that are following us. Thank you so much. I'm going to work on giving you guys content. I'm so bad with it, guys. I'm so bad with it because I got to keep up with all of these platforms. So it's a little hard, and it's just me. So it's a little difficult. If I can get somebody else to help me with that, hint, then it would help a sister out. But I'm really trying. And then my personal Instagram is ReolaMonique, which is my name, ReolaMonique, REOLA Monique. I just have it as one word. And follow me over there, and I will, in Jesus' name, provide you guys some content. I will. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate all you guys. You guys are so awesome. And I'm overwhelmed. Thank you guys for your support. Give me thumbs ups on your way out. Give me some thumbs ups. Give me some hearts on your way out. Please. No, look, I don't want to beg. And share this, you guys. If you think it's great content, share it. Please share my videos. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber on Facebook. Follow me, like me on on YouTube. Follow me, like me on Facebook. Again, subscribe over here on YouTube, and share the content. Give the video a thumbs up. Give me some hearts, and show your sis some love. And as usual, I'm going to try my hardest to bring you guys content. I will be traveling really soon, so I am working on getting videos already geared and pumped, and not geared and pumped, in position, so that way all I have to do is upload it and give on Friday, and not on Saturday or Sunday or whatever. So I'm already what is it? Not putting it in position. What? I hate when I lose my train of thought. Not getting it in position, but getting it whatever. I'm getting it ready for you guys. And so I will be traveling. If you're not a Patreon member, you want to be a Patreon member to see where we're going. You have to be a diamond member or above to see where we're going and to follow me while while I'm out of town. So yeah, I'm nervous about traveling because I have not traveled since this whole pandemic has happened. So I'm really nervous. Pray for me, pray for my travel mate as well. And yeah, pray that we get there safe and sound and we come back safe and sound as well. And I hope to get great content for you guys while I'm there. And yeah, like I said, go over to Patreon and go ahead and become a member to see where we're going. I'm going to test it, you guys. I want to test Patreon going live for my Patreon members. I want to test that this week. So it's like I said, it's only for the diamond and above tier that get to actually experience that. But I'm going to test it this week to make sure that it works, and make sure that what I said that I can do, which is bring people onto the live and actually see you guys face to face and talk. And yeah, so I'm gonna test that this week. So again, thank you for 105 likes and 361 hearts and 4 smiley faces. Oh my God, I'm so honored and so humbled. Thank you guys so much. When is Patreon going to be ready? Patreon is ready. Patreon is up and ready. Sheila, aren't you a Patreon member? I think you are. I think you are, girl. Yeah, to message me after. Like, send me a message after. But yeah, I think you are a Patreon member. You're not seeing videos? If you are a Patreon member, please go over to Patreon and send me a message, because I think you are. Following you on Instagram and YouTube. Thank you, Sasha. Give some shout outs. Cameron, thank you so much. Is it Idrillis? Thank you so much. Grace, thank you. Miss Ray, how's your grandma doing? My granny is still here. Thank you, God. To God be the glory. She's still here. Just keep her in your prayers if you don't mind, guys. Thank you so much for asking. Thank you, Renetta, Crystal, over here, YouTube. Miss Tell the Truth, how you doing? Thank you so much. Jason, David from Denver. Oh my gosh. Clara, thank you. Oh God. Y'all know I'm bad with names and words. Kahaz Vickers, thank you so much. DeMonte, thank you so much for your input. Guys, again, the school, Stratford, what was it again? I'm sorry. Stratford something. Career Institute. Stratford Career Institute. Go over there. You might be in class with your girl. So, hey, thank you so much for joining me on today, guys. I love you. Mwah!
What's the Patreon?
To Patreon. I will post it under this video. Okay? I'll post the link. Thank you, guys. I love you. Be safe and love on your loved ones while you still can. Life is short. All right. Mwah. Bye-bye.